wrong, and wrong. This comment is from YV Edits video asking men the following. In response to Drizzle Drizzle, men saying they are withholding something, what are y'all withholding? Her argument being, in order to strike, you have to withhold something that we actually want. Seeing all these Drizzle Drizzle videos pop up, a phrase has been coming to my mind. And it is from a film that is unrelated to this topic, but remember in the Da Vinci Code, the dark con of man? The biggest con, the biggest game, the biggest op that men have played on women is the idea that they are valuable. But for years, they were able to run that scam because they rigged the game. They made sure that the only way women could have access to resources was through a man. Their value was artificially inflated. It was BS. It was never valuable. You were never valuable. So now that the playing field is leveled, y'all are having a problem. If women had so little power, why did it take so many laws to control us? If men are so great, why did it take so many laws to keep women out of the public sphere? If motherhood and family is so great for women, why did we have to have decades-long ad campaigns to convince us that that's true? If marriage and motherhood was our natural state, wouldn't we have just gone into it? Why would we have needed convincing if that was our natural state? Can you answer me that? Of course you're going to see something as valuable if everyone in your family, your community, your country is telling you that that is not only your only path to fulfillment, but that is your only path to validation. That you have no value unless you have a family. And that's what women have been told for as long as we can remember. We now know that that is a lie. That there are many, many different ways to find fulfillment as a human being. For men, family is legacy. For women, family is labor. It's a bunch of extra unpaid labor that we have to do that we don't have to do if we're single and childless. Labor that drains us of our finances because it prevents us from participating in paid work to the degree that we are now, plus the emotional labor of raising a child and also dealing with the emotional needs of a husband, a labor exchange that's uneven because men never want to do any emotional labor. That plus all the physical labor of the care work of raising a child, managing a household, plus oftentimes also working outside the home, engaging in paid labor. And because men aren't pulling their weight at home, you feel like you're failing at both jobs. Women feel like I'm a mediocre worker and a mediocre wife and mother because I can't possibly do all of these things well without help. And they're not getting that from their child's other parent. Therefore, in recent years, the value of a family, a nuclear family, has plummeted to hell. This is all a long-winded way of saying you're threatening to withhold something that we don't want. It doesn't have the same value that it used to. It actually never had value. The value was artificially inflated. So you can live in that fiction if you want, that you control access to relationships and marriage, but what if we don't want relationships and marriage? Your move, asshole.